guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Eileen from Makeup Eileen. If you're already subscribed to this channel, welcome back guys. So for today's video, I thought it would be really cool. I've seen it all over TikTok, this viral, well, talked about makeup, and it's the Essence Coffee to Glow palette. It's a little eyeshadow palette like this, teeny tiny little eyeshadow palette. And then you have the Coffee to Go highlighter beans over here, and the Coffee to Glow body and mind wake up spray. So I thought it'd be really cool to test it out. We're also going to test out the Catrice Grip and Last putty primer. This guy over here, I see it's going pretty viral on TikTok and really late to the trend or whatever, but I finally decided to pick up the Maybelline eraser, the concealer, in what shade did I get? I think I got it in the lighter shade. It just says 1 on the front. I can't see a shade name, so I thought it would be really cool to test out some new products. So most of it from Essence and then some other few goodies to try out. So let's jump right into this video. Okay, so first, as always, I'm going to prep my skin. I'm just going to put on some of this Catrice Grip and Last putty primer. They say this is the dupe to the, is it the e.l.f. putty primer? So I haven't tried the e.l.f., but let's try this guy out. Comes with a little spatula. I'm just going to grab a little bit on the spatula and then put it on the face. It's supposed to help your makeup, your foundation and your makeup grip to your skin and help eliminate your pores. So it feels not so tacky, but it does feel very smoothing. If I scoot my mirror a little bit closer, I can see it does seem to give a little bit of a blurred effect. I think I just need a touch more, but a little bit does seem to go a long way. Just put that in the it is getting more tacky as it's sinking into the skin, so that's a good thing. Put it on my eyelashes. Okay, it feels really nice. It does seem to look like it's kind of eliminated my pores a little bit, but we'll see once we put the foundation on. I'm just going to speed through and I'm going to put some foundation on and then we're going to get back to the concealer. Okay, looking at my foundation, I did use the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation that I absolutely love, but just looking close up, it does kind of give a blurred look to the pores, which is really nice. I did use a brush and then a kabuki brush and then just bounced a little bit all over the skin, and it really seems to look, this foundation looks extra pretty today. Okay, let's go into this guy over here. Probably should have opened it before so that I don't throw things around as always, but I suppose it wouldn't be a makeup video on my channel if I wasn't throwing something around. Why won't this open? There we go. Okay, this is the Maybelline. Oh, stuck to me. I hate it when the tape gets stuck to you. Anyway, this is the Maybelline. Is it the Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer? And I think you just twist it long you twist it for. Am I twisting it even the right way? Is mine broken? Send help. Really? Oh, there we go. That's clever. I just squeezed it and got it all over my fingers. Anyway, I'm just gonna put some where I would normally conceal. Does feel very nice. Just like that. I don't think I like the sponge applicator, but I'll probably get used to it. Let's just bounce this in. Prefer doe foot applicator, but I did see a TikTok hack thing where you take the sponge off and then you just have like a little, like almost like a dropper. So if it irritates me too much, I'll just do that. That definitely is pretty. Doesn't give much brightening under my eye, but actually it does look really nice. You can see why everyone's going crazy over it. And a little bit goes a long way on my skin anyway, because I don't really have bags. Okay, I'm going to set my face and bronze it up, so I'm going to speed through that and I'm going to get back to the rest of the application. Contoured, bronzed, done a little bit to the eyebrows, put some lips on, and set the face with powder. So now let's go into this. I actually thought this was a bronzer, but it seems to be highlighting powder for a golden glow. So let's grab my highlighting brush, whatever it is. Where is everything hiding today? Let me just scoot over and grab the brush. Found you. Okay. Let's grab this. It was a little bit disappointing when I bought it. I didn't realize that it had actually been opened, so hopefully it's not used and abused. It does smell a little bit like coffee. I just want to see if we can get like a little, it definitely is a highlighter, so I'm assuming you just swirl your brush in these beads and then just highlight the face. I haven't put any blush on today because it's a very warm bronzer that I'm wearing, so a little bit down the nose and the tip of the nose, some on the cupid's bow. It does look very natural and pretty. Hope it's showing up on camera, but it's a very subtle highlight. I don't really like in your face highlighters anyway, so that's a good thing. But it smells like to die for, like I want a cup of coffee. Okay, so this looks really cute. I think let's give our face a little mist with this coffee spray. See what the mist is like. It's a very nice. It smells a little bit like a vanilla latte. Oh, that's a nice mister. Very subtle, but you definitely get some product on the face, but it feels gorgeous. It's very refreshing. So let that dry down a second. I'm just going to take my beauty blender like I always do, or beauty sponge, and just bounce in that setting spray or refreshing spray. Some went on my arm and it's very sticky, so I do like that in a spray. Then I'm just going to take my powder puff, and what's left I'm just going to press it into my skin, because we know I get really oily easily and I don't want to be super shiny today. And that's our face set. Now let's jump into this coffee eyeshadow palette, Coffee to Glow eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I think mine's had a bit of a boo-boo over here. It looks like it's squished, so it is what it is. Let's pull the plastic off. It does feel like a cheapy packaging, just so you guys know. My word, how the heck did you get this paper off? The packaging does feel not the most luxury, and for an Essence eyeshadow palette, I think it was 170 rand, so it's a little bit up there. You can see some of the shadow went onto the paper. I'm just going to squish it back in the pan. I don't think I'll actually use this shadow. I don't really like a glossy eyeshadow. I'll just do a little quick swatch for you guys. It looks like that. It's not really my vibe, but anyway, let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to grab this shade over here. It doesn't smell like coffee. I'm going to grab that shade over there, and I'm going to use it as a transition shade all over the lid. These are really tiny little pans as well, but it's got some pigment. And I must say, as my face is dried down from the spritz, it definitely feels like it is set in place. It does have like a slight coffee smell, but it's definitely disappearing. It's not like fragrance, so that's a good thing. Okay, put a nice little transition shade down. Let's go into, I'm going to use this color over here in my crease. And just blend that into the transition shade as well, so we don't have any crazy harsh lines, but that's pretty pigmented. It's a gorgeous color. To this side. Fan it out a little bit more on the edges. really pretty. Okay, let's go into this like purpley brown color, the darkest matte over here, and put that. Let's get a little brush, and I'm just going to put that on the outer eyelid. The outer corner of the eyelid. Just like that. It looks a bit crazy now, but it's going to look better once we've blended it. Okay, let's grab a little blending brush and just slightly touch that shadow and blend it in the crease and underneath. So we haven't put any extra product on, just blending the colors together, making sure we don't have any crazy harsh line. And just grab a flat fluffy brush, and we're going to go into, oh, I mustn't lose my scoop. We're going to go into this first transition shade over here and just smudge out the lower lash line. And with the same brush, we're just going to grab the crease shade, and we're just going to deepen up the under a little bit, nothing too crazy. And just flicking that shadow out as well. Just like that. Okay, we have 3 shimmer shades. I'm going to swatch it. This is the one that kind of looked marble. It looks like that. It's a pinky brown color, and then we have a very light, like champagne looking color. Yeah, that is gorgeous. And then we have like a dark coppery color here, which is also beautiful. I think I'm going to use this shade in the center and this shade in the inner corner. I think let's get some flat brushes. Okay, I'm going to go into the darker shade and put it in the middle. Right, don't forget to wet your brush. That is so pretty. That is really a gorgeous shade. Very soft, subtle shimmer, nothing too crazy, but very pretty. Let's grab another little brush. And I'm going to go into this lighter shade over here. I'm just going to put it where there's eyelid left and in the inner corner. Do the other eye quickly. Like that is really okay. Let's hope third time is the charm, because this camera keeps cutting off. But this concealer really works amazing. It doesn't show up too much of the creasing under my eyes. I am aging, so I do have a little bit of wrinkling under the eye area, but it is really awesome. It's kind of made me a little bit more fussy with my concealer now, which is maybe not a good thing, but kind of a good thing. Anyway, the Coffee to Glow highlighter is more of like a very subtle glow. I do think it would work really nice on my skin tone as a bronzer more than a highlighter, because it is a very glowy and goldeny and a little bit darker than a highlighter I would typically reach for, but it is very, very pretty. And the smell is gorgeous and it doesn't stay to your face. This Coffee to Glow Body and Mind Wake Up Mist, this guy over here from Essence, is gorgeous. It is like, reminds me of the Hello Good Stuff 3-in-1 face mist with watermelon extract. It is very fragrant, like a vanilla coffee, but the fragrance doesn't linger, it does disappear. It doesn't stay on your face. When you spray it on, it does feel sticky, and as it dries down you can almost feel it locking your makeup in place, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. But I don't really mind the tackiness, because what I do is I spritz it all over my face, and I like to take my damp blender and just pat it into my skin, and then when it's almost completely dry I just take what's left on my powder puff and just press it into the skin. And I found for my oily skin it works really well to lock the makeup in and help reduce the shine throughout the day. So this is really nice, and I will be using this a lot more often. This eyeshadow palette is very cute. It does just feel like a cheap cardboard, but it is a very cute little packaging with the coffee beans on it. It doesn't smell like coffee, which is a little bit of a downside, seeing that everything else smells like coffee. These eyeshadows are very, very cute. Obviously, you guys know I don't like a glossy eyeshadow, so I won't be reaching for that. But this is a nice little eyeshadow palette to pop in your makeup bag or in your handbag. If you keep your makeup in your handbag and use it every day, if this is the kind of eyeshadow look you gravitate towards, it's a very nice everyday eyeshadow palette. So if you like warm brown rich colors, I would suggest you go grab this up, because I don't think it's a permanent in their collection. I think it's like a limited once off eyeshadow palette, so I don't think you'll get it all the time, which makes me want to go grab a few of these. This is actually the only one that they had when I went to this skim, so I'm going to have to keep my eyes open for more of those. Anyway, this is basically almost a full face, well, quite a lot of makeup that TikTok made me try, and I'm really impressed. They will get a thumbs up from me. I'm going to continue using everything, and I'll update you in a favorites video. Anyway, this is this for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are not yet already subscribed, and hit the like button if you are watching this video. It would mean a lot to me. And that's that for this video. I hope you guys have a super awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.